Hi, this is Eric Bear. I'm a customer technology specialist with Landmark. In this video, we're going to go over setting section control. It's a pretty common adjustment that guys need to do going into planting season. We can always spot the field after the corn comes up for guys that don't set their section control because they overlap and they leave gaps. So we want to stop planting right at the line. So we're not wasting seed and we're getting the most out of our field. So in this example, this is pretty basic, but if you can imagine, this is our headland and these are our passes. So it's for our imagination's sake, we're coming this direction and our planter cuts off or stops planting and it leaves a gap. We turn around and there's an overlap. If we go to the Landmark app, and we go to more, and right over here there's a swath section control. So this is a nice easy chart to help us diagnose our section control issues. So we would go in and we would change the turn on turn off times if we're in 2630 or 2600, and we'd change those turn on turn off times to correct for our section control gap or overlap. So in our first example, we left a gap. So our turn off times, we were under planting, so we're leaving a gap. It means we need to decrease our look ahead number. So using our chart in the app, in our example, so if we left a gap and an overlap, we would decrease our look ahead number here to correct for our skip. And we turn around, we need to decrease our look ahead number here to basically delay when the planter turns on to correct for this overlap. It's a little bit trickier in a 2630 because you've got to change your turn on turn off times. As a general rule, you need to start small and make small adjustments. And it's going to take a few passes sometimes to get it dialed in where it should be. If you have a Gen 4 display, it's a whole lot easier because if you go in under your performance tuning, you basically, it asks for a distance and a speed. So you tell it the symptom, so I'm leaving a skip of 5 feet and I was going 4.5 miles an hour. You tell it those parameters and it does the calculations in the background and it corrects for that gap or overlap. So it's a whole lot easier. But it's important to, it's really easy to go to the app and look at that chart and it walks you through what you need to do. So this spring, if you're having problems setting your section control, I would recommend first going and downloading that app and using that chart to help you. But if you're still having problems, feel free to call your Landmark dealership.